On December 25, 2016, the world lost one of pop music's most influential voices. George Michael, singer, songwriter, producer, and icon of both music and social commentary, passed away at the age of 53. Known for his silky voice, magnetic presence, and chart-topping hits, Michael's life was far more complex than the public could see. Behind the music, he struggled with identity, societal expectations, and private battles that shaped his artistry and legacy. This is the story of George Michael. From a working-class London childhood to international superstardom, from the rise of Wham to a solo career that redefined pop through private struggles and public controversies, to the enduring impact of his music and advocacy. Michael's journey is not just about fame or talent. It is a chronicle of a man navigating societal norms, personal freedom, and the cost of living in the public eye. His story raises questions about celebrity, identity, and the courage it takes to live authentically. From East London roots to Wham, 1963 to 1982. George Allen Michael was born Georgios Kyriakos Penitou on June 25, 1963, in East Finchley, London, to Greek Cypriot father Kyriakos Penitou and English mother Leslie. Growing up in a culturally diverse household, Michael's early exposure to music came from his mother's record collection, ranging from Motown to jazz, and from the burgeoning British pop scene of the 1970s. School life was challenging. Michael struggled with dyslexia and increasingly felt out of step with his peers. Music became his refuge. He began writing songs and performing locally, inspired by artists such as David Bowie, Marvin Gaye, and the electronic pioneers Kraftwerk. In 1981, Michael met Andrew Ridgeley at Bushymead School. The two formed a band initially called The Executive, later renamed Wham. In 1982, their first single, Wham Rap, Enjoy What You Do, captured youthful exuberance and social commentary about unemployment, establishing Michael's knack for combining infectious pop with thoughtful lyrics. Wham's rise was meteoric. In 1983, their debut album Fantastic produced hits like Young Guns, Go For It, and Bad Boys, earning them the Best British Single at the Brit Awards. Their style, blending pop, dance, and early electronic sounds, reflected the vibrant culture of early 1980s Britain. Wham quickly became emblematic of youthful freedom, fashion, and the new wave of British pop. National fame and Wham. At its peak, 1983 to 1986. Wham's second album, Make It Big, 1984, propelled Michael to global superstardom. Hits such as Wake Me Up Before You Go Go, Freedom, and Careless Whisper dominated charts in both the UK and the United States. Careless Whisper, though credited to Wham on release, was largely Michael's solo effort and showcased his emerging voice as a serious artist beyond teen pop. The duo's impact extended beyond music. They became cultural ambassadors of British pop culture, known for their flamboyant fashion and energetic performances. Their groundbreaking visit to China in 1985 made Wham the first Western pop group to perform there, a historic moment signaling the globalization of pop music. Yet beneath the glittering exterior, Michael's personal life remained guarded. Rumors about his sexuality circulated, but he kept his private life discreet, aware of societal pressures and the prejudices of the music industry. He navigated fame with careful control, presenting an image that balanced charisma, professionalism, and mystery. By 1986, Wham had achieved massive success, but Michael felt constrained. Artistic ambition and personal identity drove him to dissolve the band at the height of its fame. Their farewell concert at Wembley Stadium, attended by 72,000 fans, was a culmination of youthful exuberance and professional mastery, marking the end of a pop phenomenon, but the beginning of Michael's solo journey. Solo career, struggles, and reinvention, 1987 to 1998. Michael's debut solo album, Faith, 1987, confirmed his status as a global superstar. With tracks like Faith, Father Figure, and I Want Your Sex, he displayed a sophisticated approach to pop that blended funk, soul, and contemporary R&B. Faith sold over 25 million copies worldwide and earned Michael multiple Grammy Awards, cementing his ability to evolve beyond the Wham brand. The late 1980s and early 1990s were marked by both creative innovation and personal struggle. Michael's sexuality became a focal point of public scrutiny. In 1998, he was arrested in a public incident that thrust his private life into the spotlight, forcing him to confront societal stigmas and the challenges of being openly gay in a conservative public arena. Despite this, Michael continued producing hit albums, including Listen Without Prejudice Volume 1, 1990, where he sought creative control and critical respect beyond chart success. Michael's artistry was also intertwined with philanthropy. His 1987 charity single with Band Aid, Do They Know It's Christmas?, and later solo charity projects reflected his commitment to humanitarian causes, demonstrating the intersection of fame and social responsibility. Later years, Legacy and Advocacy, 1999 to 2016. In the 2000s, Michael navigated a complex balance between private life and public persona. He released songs from the last century, 1999, and Patience, 2004, exploring jazz standards, introspective ballads, and contemporary pop. His concerts, including the 25 Live Tour, showcased enduring charisma and vocal mastery. Michael's life was marked by advocacy and personal evolution. Openly gay since 1998, he became a vocal supporter of LGBTQ+ rights, HIV, AIDS awareness, and social justice causes. His ability to channel personal struggle into public awareness reflected his belief in the responsibility of celebrities to influence positive change. Despite health challenges, including reported battles with pneumonia and liver complications, Michael continued to perform, record, and inspire. On December 25, 2016, he was found dead at his home in Goring-on-Thames, Oxfordshire. The world mourned a life of extraordinary talent, resilience, and complexity. Lessons from a life of music and courage. George Michael's story is one of immense talent intertwined with personal struggle, fame, and the fight for identity. His music, whether with Wham, as a solo artist or in charity collaborations, spoke to themes of love, freedom, and authenticity. His life demonstrates the cost of fame, the pressure of societal expectations, and the courage required to live truthfully. Beyond entertainment, Michael's journey serves as a case study in resilience, advocacy, and the power of art to challenge norms and inspire empathy. In your opinion, what responsibility do artists have to themselves and the communities they impact? And how can courage, vulnerability, and creativity coexist in the face of fame? Share your thoughts in the comments. George Michael's voice remains, challenging and inspiring us to imagine a world where talent, truth, and humanity are never compromised. Watch more interesting stories. Subscribe to our channel.